I only have eyes for
Welcome.
money.
Did my
Welcome, gents
HP
and
come back
ladies.
yet?
No, we have no new HP yet. Excuse me.
Wonderful start.
In this stream, we play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or characters. You can earn fate chips by watching, following, hosting, or submitting NPCs. You can heal characters, adjust their skill checks, generate random objects, all kinds of things to interfere or help your favorite players. The stream is completely free to all viewers. If you feel inclined to tip, we have decided that all profits will be donated to the Endometriosis Foundation of America. And tonight we're playing Rifts by Palladium Books. If you're unfamiliar with Rifts, it's a futuristic version of Earth, where war and natural disasters have devastated the Earth's population. Then magic ley lines that crisscross the Earth ripped open rifts to other dimensions in time and space, allowing all manner of creatures and beings to repopulate the planet. Tonight, we are going to continue with our main storyline. However, we thought we were going to be missing 2 people. Turns out we're only going to be missing 1. But we're going to continue with the side quest anyway, because I think it's going to be fun. And we'll be joined by one of our first guest players. So, of course, we've got Adam playing Billy Wildstar, the Human Ranger. Armand playing Dwyer, the Leyline Walker. Ryan playing Hype Patterson, Wildcard, the Larmac Bounty Hunter. We've got Chris playing Rungus, the Blue Sea Water Warlock. And our guest player is Mike playing Dr. Isgill, the Techno Wizard. And Wondrous Inventor.
Speak only when spoken to. The rules of being a guest.
Yeah, you gotta earn your stripes, man. We've been through some
So this will be our first test run into having a guest player, so that should be exciting. I believe we left off where everybody was just found out that they were all signed up to compete in a race at the Rat Race Derby, riding exotic animals. Prior to that, you guys took your shopping trip to the Magic Quarter, only to find that everything is really expensive and you have no money. So, you guys did put in an application to be admitted to the Magic Guild in town, which would give you some discount access to things. So, as you guys are, discussing what your strategy is to try and win this race and actually get some money, you are approached by an older human gentleman. Dr. Isgill, you may introduce yourself.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of something here. We've got these chickens. We've got to ride them.
Don't tell me your name's Gary.
Oh
What's
God.
up, Gary?
No, don't get him started.
Gary, I'm a big fan.
Gary, and Katarina.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Gary.
Everyone. Yes. I think you might have encountered something that I might have left behind. That seems you might have stumbled across Gary's Tic Tacs.
Oh, we have you to thank for this?
I ain't getting no Tic Tacs.
I've been dropping various things all over town. I'm just a big fan of you guys, and I like that you happen to stumble upon them.
I want to get really close to him and be like, listen, Gary, we've been listening to this guy go off for the past day and a half a day, however long it's been. It's been a while.
You noticed that
Do you know how to?
nose is starting to run.
going to reach in my back pocket and wipe my nose with my carefully folded handkerchief.
I turn around and I go, I'm trying to shake this guy down. Can you control yourself, please?
How did you even hear me?
There's another one. Good old napkin.
I'm just wiping it. I'm not blowing it.
Well, it's very distracting.
You ever tried giving that napkin to Gary here?
Wait, okay, now which Gary? Don't tell me you're doing this too now. Oh my.
This Bluesy over here.
Okay.
Gary.
I will hand Rungus the snotty napkin.
Should I eat this?
No.
What I should do is eat it.
No. Just put it in your pocket.
All right. That'd be very fun. Very fine.
So
I put it in my pocket.
I can tell you
who are
two
these
are going
people
to get
again?
along.
Would you care to introduce everybody again?
Sure. Hey, you know what? Let me take this because you'll actually get some names, some legitimate names.
I already introduced everyone, Gary.
You
We can move on.
shush.
All right.
My name's Dwyer. Over here you've got this guy. He thinks he's some hotshot wrestler.
Don't talk about Billy like that. I'm sure he'd be a great wrestler.
Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about.
Thank you, Billy. That's excellent.
That's Billy over there. He's kind of keeping to himself a little bit. And then the very silent one over here, that's Katerina.
She doesn't talk much.
And then the Gary mouth over here, that's Rungus, and he's pleased to watch you, I'm sure.
I am. I'm always watching.
He might eat.
I might.
Have you found any other items?
I will only eat you if you
Yeah, I
die.
found a journal.
That's a good one.
I think I'm holding it at the moment.
No, I took it back.
I pull out my trident. Say, look, I have a trident. Pretty cool.
I don't think that's one. You know what it is? Pretty cool.
Thanks, Gary. I'll put it away.
If you don't de-Gary this guy, you're gonna get that trident up your butt.
Oh, all in due time.
All in due time. What's the fucking hold up here, bud? It's real obnoxious. Like, can I give him a good handkerchief now?
Time is relevant.
Yeah. That's.
I left another item.
Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna root around in my knapsack.
Are you responsible for the duck horn?
Yes.
I believe it was a kazoo, and I have it in my pouch.
The good old kazoo of duck summoning. That was a fun project.
Don't worry, Gary. When we need
Does it come in use?
I'll use it.
Yeah.
Saved our lives, in fact. Thank you, Dr. Isgill.
Yeah, good chaos, bad chaos.
Gary.
Gotta love it.
I have this wand. Is this also one of your magical items?
Yes. Why do you have it? That's interesting.
Friend Red gave it to me. I think. Wasn't really super clear.
But did he really just did he give it to you? I don't remember him giving you anything but a verbal lashing.
Have you used it?
No, I haven't used it. I don't even really know what the fuck to do with it. I just gave it to me, and I kept it. It's rude to throw away gifts. I'm sorry. Were you saying something, Dwyer? I wasn't listening to you as per usual.
I know. It must be hard to deal with the inadequacies of being, not as good as the Red Hot Poker. Which you still haven't gotten me his autograph, which you promised you'd get for me.
You look like a bug. Take those stupid glasses off.
It's too bright out here.
Gary called Gary a bug.
For fuck's sake, Dr. Isgill. Do something. Do something.
You do look like a bug, Gary.
Well, he does. I mean, that's all right. He's not totally off, but.
Well, I hope you put that wand to use sometime.
I'm gonna use the wand on Rungus.
Oh no.
We have to roll for that or something?
Yeah.
Not.
Yep. What are you trying to do?
I'm using the wand on Rungus because Dr. Isgill just told me to use the wand sometime, and I'm assuming it's the way to cure Rungus of his Gary problem.
It's probably going to end up making him repeat his sentences twice now.
Oh no.
All right.
That would be very challenging for me. I can barely remember things the first time.
This is very true.
All right, roll me a 100-sided percentage dice.
Okay. $88.
That's not good.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a D20. And then Rungus, I need you to do a dodge roll with your bonuses. Unless you're going to let him hit you with the lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning?
It's a lightning bolt.
Let me see. I have a dodge +2. Let me see. Anything against gonna help me against lightning? I don't think so. Saves versus nope, nothing. Save versus magic +1. This is magic, right?
It's not a wand of eternal boner, is
but
it?
it's a physical thing that's manifested, so you have to do dodge versus a saving throw.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna try to dodge what appears to be lightning flying at me. I need a D20, right? One D20.
Unlimited power. Do it.
All right. Here we go. I rolled a 16. Apparently.
All right. Yeah, you're able to successfully dodge. So he points the wand at you. It's broke ass, so it's got this big crack in it or whatever, so it kind of limps a little bit and tries to use it, and the lightning bolt comes out, and it's kind of a fairly wimpy lightning bolt, but a lightning bolt none the same, and shoots it towards your feet, but you're able to kind of jump next to it and just hits the ground. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Gary! Why would you do that?
Seventeen.
Ugh.
All right, so at
I have
this
a
moment,
+3 for magic or machine.
At this moment, Dr. Isgill and Dwyer, as all this stuff's going on, you're watching, these guys shooting each other with lightning bolts. You guys notice that everybody around you has frozen, and nobody seems to be reacting to anything.
Who realizes this?
Dwyer and Dr. Isgill.
Oh, not me. Okay.
To everyone, including the rest of our party. It's just
Katarina seems
just
like
me and
she's-
Dr. Isgill?
Yeah, you guys are the only ones that realize it, but all the view that are here are the only ones that are actually moving.
Guys, Do you notice anything odd? Like the fact that this is about to be a giant race and nobody's moving at all?
Yeah, Gary, I noticed it was pretty weird that I just got shot lightning at by someone who I thought was my friend, Gary.
I thought you guys were friends too. I meant use it on somebody else.
I'm gonna use the wand on Dr. Isgill.
All right, so hype. I mean, Gary.
Ha! It's working.
You. We are now even. You saved me, and then you also shot me. Even. Steven. Gary.
When did you shoot Hype?
No. Hype saved my life.
Yeah, I did.
I owe him my life. I now don't owe him my life.
Great.
But if you
But we
save
can
his
still
life,
be friends, Gary. Don't worry. It's fine. I'm still watching you. Don't worry.
if you save his life, would you then be entitled to shoot him?
I don't know.
Maybe worth
It's
it.
fine. You know what? It's fine. It didn't actually hit me. But we're still even.
Take life?
Even Gary.
No.
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 No means no.
Who said that? Is that the wand talking?
Hey. One guest player a week, okay? Just one.
So I happen to be missing something else that I didn't leave behind. My TWTF, and it kind of stops time.
Okay, so you lost something. You seem like the type of person who has a lot of magical items who just shouldn't have a lot of magical items.
I make them myself, yes.
Wonderful. All right. Well, time stopped. I say we go back to the Mystic Quarter and we take the spells that they did not want to sell to us.
With that,
Chaos is always fun.
I say we cut the hamstrings of all the other creatures in the stables that are entered into the race.
My God, that might be the smartest thing a dumb wrestler has ever said, ever.
while you are talking about
This
this,
said to the guy that thinks goggles look good.
you hear a small voice come from right below you guys, kind of in the center of you, that says, "I didn't unfreeze you guys for this. I need your help." And you look down, and there is a small fairy
What?
fluttering
Why?
around.
What'd you just say?
Look at this little guy. Who is this guy? What is
Please
this?
tell me it's Gary the Fairy.
He says, "My name is Alpho, and I need you guys
Alpo.
to help me. My village is being attacked because somebody got their hands on magic item that helps them stop time."
All right. Well, why are you not stopped?
Because I'm the only one in the village that has that ability
What ability?
to unfreeze time.
Oh, great. So you can fix it.
Yeah. Why do you need us?
Yeah,
I need-
seriously.
Problem
I
solved.
need strongly powered people to take this thing out.
What thing?
It's called a Black Faerie. And if you have a Lord Demons and Monsters, you guys can roll that now.
I have Lord Demons and Monsters and Fairies and Creatures of
You can roll
Magic.
whichever one's higher. Or both if you fail one.
Let's see. Demons and Monsters is 47, so I'll take that one.
So mine says 35% plus 5.
That plus 5 is what you get when you level up.
Oh, God. Okay. Cool. All right. So I put a 35 in the lower box, right? Boom. 0 successes, baby. I do not know. Oh, that's you. I also have you. We both.
You can roll your other one too.
Yeah, I failed.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
let me-
cool. I had the
my
fairy
other
one
one.
too.
Okay.
All right.
that one's less.
Very bulk.
42.
0 successes for me. Oop.
Man.
All right, so this is something you guys are very unfamiliar
I know
with.
nothing. I fell asleep during Black Faerie class.
So it'll tell you just some basics. It's a magic creature who eats fairies and is very evil. It likes pain and suffering, to inflict pain and suffering on other creatures, and it needs to be eradicated as quickly as possible. And if you guys will help him out, he will. He heard you, talking in the magic quarter, and will be willing to give you one spell each, or a magic item of your choice.
Ooh.
If you can't cast spells. In the case of Billy.
Okay.
Very excited.
I think we should help. I need my TWTF back anyway.
Well, Alpha was it? Alpha, I think you drive a hard bargain, but we also have this race to come in first, second, and third place by any means necessary. So if you wouldn't mind, we just want to do something to the rest of these chickens real quick. I mean, what's the difference between leaving right this second and leaving like 5 minutes from now? How many lives?
That's a pretty compelling argument. Let's take care of the chickens when we're done.
Okay, yes. Can we stop the thing and then keep time frozen for just a little bit longer?
I guess we'll see.
All right.
Well, perhaps. We must give Dwyer his freedom. Choose. So I will choose to go with this fairy and save his entire race and become legendary.
Eat them.
and maybe eat their dead. Just to honor them.
Can we name the horses and leave Katarina to run the race?
The race is over before it starts.
I don't think the race is gonna matter as long as time is stopped. So maybe we should just go do this thing instead of wasting our time.
Yeah, I know. Alfie or Alpho's got his. What did you say? Your people? Your people that are in danger. Let's go.
Alpha, what's this job pay, by the way? Needed for bookkeeping.
We get a spell or a magic item.
Yeah. Besides that, that's hardly covering the cost of travel.
That's as much as I can give you, other than food and drink.
Ooh, Grungus is in for all of those things.
Yeah, I guess if there's food and drink, that sounds like a not a bad deal.
All right, let's do it.
Gary was in anyway before, so that's fine.
I don't think you have to talk about yourself in the third person as part of
it. It says all male characters.
Rungus, I think you can hand that napkin back now.
Oh, fine. Kind of gross anyway. Hey, here you go.
I'm getting reports of audio doubling.
Audio doubling.
Did you set the guest volume appropriately?
Well, let me check. All right, let's try that. See if that works better.
Dublin is in Ireland. Yuck.
Yeah, I think when I added Mike, I forgot to turn his audio mixer off.
Great, problem solved.
Yep. All right.
How far away is it to your people there?
Just into the woods, not too far from here.
Alpha.
And with that,
we should stop at the vehicle and get our heavier weapons.
You should,
just
yes.
in case.
So yeah, you can go to the lockers and get whatever you want from there.
I'm gonna go back to the cargo knot and retrieve my armor.
Anybody else getting anything from the
Is
lockup?
I got my shiz already.
I'm pretty sure I didn't have anything taken from me, Matt.
Okay.
Pretty sure I had everything. I was left.
You might be right.
So I did have a laser pistol or whatever,
Yeah,
but
that wouldn't have been taken.
it was determined. Yeah, and I had a hero dual pistol. I have 2 pistols apparently. Yeah. Okay.
Is Dogbert frozen as well?
Dogberg is back with.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, it was everybody outside of the party.
Yep.
Right? Dogbird's outside the party.
We already gave him. We gave him
Yeah, we
back to
gave
Red
him
Hot
back,
Poker.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good, good.
he's with Red Hot Poker.
I was
Try about it.
plotting ways of ditching him, but we've already done that. That's great.
I already tried that.
So the so little Alpha will lead you to the woods. He's going to take you to a spot where there's like a small path that that you guys will see up on the screen now.
Ooh, this is a nice view, Nat.
Thanks. And yeah, so he says he should be just in here, right around the corner.
Wait, is it possible this is a trap?
It's a
Yeah.
trap.
Anything's possible.
No. Everything
So
that I
you don't-
have lets me sense magic. Just lets me sense it, and I'm sure there's magic, but it doesn't let me sense like any kind of intent.
I can sense
Could
an
I
elemental.
could I do my trap detection?
Yes, yes you can. That's gonna be more like physical traps as opposed to like an ambush, but it'll at least you can check for that.
I mean, if only there was someone with detect ambush in the party. Oh wait, I have it.
Well, why don't
I
you
will
roll
use
your
detect ambush.
detect ambush?
Awesome.
He can roll his detect traps, and then you'll be both covered.
That is why I love this game. That is so specific.
All right, what'd you guys get?
I
I rolled a 66.
oh
No,
jeez.
Yeah, 66.
96.
You guys.
Nothing you can tell indicates any kind of it's not a trap.
So I have a prowl ability. Can I like sneak ahead and go scout out for the team?
Yes, you can.
Sneakily. Guys, I think I should go and scout the area. I'm really sneaky.
Okay, see ya.
Can I
Okay.
go with him and use
Alright.
my prowl as well?
Absolutely.
Oh, awesome! You prowl as well. Oh,
Can
Billy.
I send Jeffrey? Can I send Jeffrey to go and give him some backup?
Yes, you can.
Just in case. Jeffrey, you go and you make sure nothing happens to them, and if anything happens to them, you bring me their wallet.
Gary, that robot squirrel could give away our position.
He has active camouflage.
All right. I wish I had active camera.
I will kill him if he gives us away.
It is literally impossible for him to give you away.
Okay.
All right. So I have to roll for my prowl then to
Yep.
sneak ahead, or
Yep.
okay.
Same thing with
So I have a
Billy.
30. I have 32% for that. This doesn't work. I'm using my sting
That's
ability
not good.
immediately below it on the spreadsheet here. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Ooh, I think Adam got it though.
No, I have 0 successes. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Adam got it.
All right. So as you guys attempt to bend the corner to get a better look down the next turn on the pathway, let's see. What did you roll for your failure? How bad was your failure? What's your skill percentage? Rungus?
It was 32.
32? Okay. All right. So as you're going, Billy's being super quiet, and he's like, kind of going like hunched down in between some bushes and trees, and he's like crawling around on the ground, gets up there, and starts to peer around the corner. Jeffrey's kind of, just being a squirrel and kind of moving through, being pretty silent himself, as he's tiny and doesn't make a lot of sounds. And then Rungus comes up from behind, snap, 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 on all these twigs and branches. With that,
Very sneaky.
you see, and I will show you guys on the camera, this ugly little dude.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute, just can't get him to focus.
Show us on your face camera, Nat. It might be clearer there.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
He is real spooky looking.
Yeah, he's got.
Are those?
Well, give me a quick description of this delightful little buddy. All right, so it's got the body is huge, bloated larva-looking lump of pestilent flesh. The arms are long stumps without hands or fingers. Instead, they end in hard, tapered points used to jab, slash, and stab its enemies. The legs are similar to the arms, ending in tapered points. The most dangerous, and then it also has a long, spiny, prehensile tail that looks like it can be whipped around, like a whip. The head is a lump of flesh with two ugly maws filled with sharp, jagged teeth. Small spikes and spines protrude from the head, and it has three tiny black eyes that are almost impossible to distinguish among the blotches and boils that cover the skin of its face and upper torso.
And this is a Black Faerie.
This is what's called a Black Faerie. And oddly enough, this Black Faerie is wearing a pair of tighty whities.
Oh.
Can I try to snipe him?
I will give you that action, and then we'll have to roll for initiative since Rungus ruined the art of surprise.
You guys see anything up there? You guys look like everything's fine.
I'm gonna casually stroll on up to him.
Well, Billy, roll your strike.
Is that the 2d6?
No, that should be a d20 plus your. Let's see. With your rifle, you get.
Wait, I was looking at chat. Is he shooting it?
Yes, he's shooting it.
Yes.
Oh.
You get +1 to strike, normal strike. But you know what? You have enough time if you want to do an aimed shot before combat starts. We'll do that.
So I had a +3 to it?
Yeah. And then declare where you're shooting at.
Headshot, baby.
Okay.
That'd be epic.
OMG.
Boo. Boo.
He rolled a 23.
That's good normally, right?
It's a natural
Well,
20.
that's a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
That's a natural 20.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, you hit it directly in the head. Roll your damage.
2d6.
It's a crit.
Do I get the +3 to that as well, or just the
Just strike.
initial shot?
Yeah, just for strike.
Okay.
All right. So it's gonna do double damage. And actually, what's gonna happen is, as you shoot at this thing, so as you're getting ready to take your aim, you hear Rungus coming up. You know the element of surprise is getting ready to be over. You line up. This thing's just like taking these frozen fairies and just like shoving them in its mouths. So it's just got these little fairy wings and guts and stuff just like dripping out of its mouth. And you take your shot, and you're actually able to not just hit the head, but you were able to hit the one of the three eyes that are almost indistinguishable from the rest of its head. So that's going to cause it to be slightly blinded.
Nice.
Let's see here. Where's that? Okay, there's that.
If we get the other eye, that would knock out his depth perception. Or her. I don't want to assume this Black Faerie's gender.
All right. So it kind of, it's kind of freaking out. It starts to scream a little bit. Drops the fairies that it has in its hand that's been munching on. Now what I need is Billy and Rungus, who have actually seen this thing, to roll a save versus horror factor.
I have a horror bonus for myself.
You should.
That doesn't count, I guess, though.
No, if you have a horror factor bonus, you should use that.
I have a horror factor of 13. That's what it says.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not going to
I
play
have a save
into here.
versus horror of +5 too.
Yeah.
Save versus horror +5. That's good. So I'm
Yep.
rolling a D20. You said?
Yes. +5.
+5. Got it. There we go. Boom. I put the 5 in the thing. Oops. I forgot to clear this thing. I don't know if that counts. I accidentally left in the less than 32 thing.
No, that doesn't matter.
Oh, you got a 15.
Yeah,
Got a
15's good.
Yeah. I am not horrified. That is just another day for Rungus.
I woke up next to worse.
I looked in the mirror this morning,
Dwyer got 18.
Gary.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys are both, it's gross and it's creepy looking, but it's not freaking you out at all. Everybody roll initiative.
Yay! This is my favorite time.
Is it D100 or 20?
D20 plus whatever bonuses you got.
I'm gonna go last. No, I am not.
How many attacks do you have, Dwyer?
I have 4 attacks.
How many attacks do you have, Billy?
Doc
I have 3.
Dr. Isgill with the stellar rolling.
He's a ringer.
Getting that guest love from roll 20.
Yeah, boy.
Rungus, how many attacks do you have?
4, sir. So wait, my HP never went back up, and my SDC never went back up?
Correct.
I don't think we've ever... Well, wouldn't we have rested at Red Hot Pokers? Would that have not...
Yeah, we spent the night there.
Oh, yeah. So your HP would go up.
But what about the SDC?
Yeah, your SDC would have gone back to normal.
So does that mean we're...
I thought everybody only took armor damage, but I forgot that you took direct damage.
Does my PPE go up as well?
Yes. I don't think you used enough that it wouldn't be a full amount, so... Alright, and then Hype got a 9. How many attacks do you have, Hype?
I have... I'm looking for my my armor description, but I can't find it. But my number of attacks should be 6. But where is it on this sheet?
I have no idea how many I have.
Where is it?
You're gonna have 4.
Cool.
I thought I knew where it was on the sheet, but now I can't find it.
Is it the one that I gave you? Or
Yes.
It should be in the middle column at the top.
Attacks 4.
Okay. Okay. So, with that initiative order, Dr. Isgill is going to be first. So what would you like to do, Dr. Isgill?
I'm going to move into a position where I can attack and pull out my lightning rod.
Bro, hey, this isn't necessarily a family-friendly stream, but you can't be doing all that on Twitch, okay?
Nice.
Oh, I get it.
Sorry, it was the low-hanging fruit. I had to go for it.
Was very easy to grab that fruit.
All right.
Double.
So unfortunately, one of the downsides of your guy is that he's very slow. So
He's elderly.
So it takes him a minute to get up there. So your first movement is basically just going to be a sprint to try to get up there as fast as you can. Which at a sprint you get about there.
Back in my day,
I'm on my way.
You.
All right, and then so this comes to your second action, which will now it could put you, and we'll talk about positioning wise. You can see the board, right?
Yes,
You
I can.
get about here without a sprint, so you'd be able to take another action like pulling your rod and shooting it.
All right, that's exactly what I want to do.
All right.
So immature. I can't handle this.
All right. And which rod is this?
Lightning rod.
All right. Then let's see here. Go ahead
That's
and roll.
+2 to strike.
Yeah, roll your strike.
What is that? A D20?
Yep.
9.
All right, and then
The heck is that?
It's the fairies.
all right.
It shoots 4 bolts of lightning.
All right, so let's see what it has for dodge.
No, somebody's TV's on too loud.
It stopped.
It stopped. We figured it out.
All right, so you fire your bolt of lightning. However,
Very, very frightening.
it was very frightening, but it was also predictable to it, and it was able to dodge those very easily. However, it did use up attack doing so. So, all right. Then we are at let's see. Dr. Isgill, you have one more attack before the other people get to go.
I'll shoot him with my lightning rod again.
All right. Roll for it.
Another 9.
It is able to dodge yet again. But again, the good news is that you are using up its attacks. So that's helpful. Rungus, you're up.
All right, I want to. I'm at a good distance from him, right? Does he have range attack that we know of?
You guys failed your lore check, so
Perception
you have
and
no idea.
lore. Got it. Cool. No idea. All right, so I'm gonna try to cast purple mist on him.
All right. And what's
Hope
the
that it
saving
makes him
throw on
go
that?
Unconscious. It says standard.
Okay.
That's what the spell says. Let me see. Do I have a saving throw? No, I just have a cost of 5. It says duration 4 melee per level, whatever that means.
Say that again.
That means it uses all my attacks. It says duration is 4 melee per level. Does that mean it uses all my actions?
No, that means it lasts for full melee rounds, which is this is 1
Oh, cool.
that we're in right now.
Cool. And it's 4 melee rounds per level that I'm at. So I'm level 1, so it's 4 melee rounds at last.
Yeah, it's like 4 attacks basically.
Got it. Okay.
But now you don't have to use the attacks. It's just during your next 4.
Got it.
All right. So +6 versus magic. It does not save. All right.
Cool.
So go ahead.
Wait, don't I have to cast it or something? Or
you have to expend your PPE that it costs to cast the spell.
That's it? Okay, so I'm down to 142.
Yep.
Okay. So did it successfully cast it?
Yes.
Or do I have to roll? Or
Nope. You successfully cast.
Cool.
This isn't.
Okay, so it says that those affected by the mist suddenly feel lightheaded and may not pass out. It creates a toxic mist.
What's the
They may pass out.
What's the range on it?
0 to 30. Oh, it's a pretty long range. It says 90 feet away.
Well, if it says they may pass out, then they don't have to if they don't want to, right?
Well, it says 0.1 to 39% chance that it will remain unconscious. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, that's interesting. I guess they have to pass a consciousness save or something?
They probably have to redo the save each time.
Okay, so he did not save?
He did not save.
Does that mean he's unconscious?
Yes. What is the
Cool. They also suffered damage.
Yeah, what's the like the diameter of the mist? Like what area does it cover?
6 meters.
6 meters?
6 meters. So we're 18 feet. It goes 27 meters away. It can go up to 27 meters away. Cast up that far. How many meters is each block?
I have it in feet, so I'll do that for you. Just a
okay.
second
Yeah, because we're in America.
America.
So it's gonna be.
We're not wrong. The rest of the world is wrong.
That looks like a permanent marker. Map is ruined.
Oh, that'll come off with a little bit of alcohol.
Elbow grease.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to pick up some of that and some headlight fluid at the store.
Nice. I'm glad to help.
All right.
It says he suffers damage because he did. It says a successful save means no penalties or damage is suffered. So he did not save. So he also suffers 1d6 damage.
All right.
Go ahead. Melee and so.
Yeah, until he comes conscious again. All right, go ahead and roll your d6.
Okay. Boom. Suck on that gas. 1 damage.
It leaves a tiny mark on its big bulbous body.
All right.
All right. Very good. The next up is Hype.
Great. Still can't find any documentation about this darn power armor. Or this Marine Heavy Combat EBA armor, I mean. I guess it's power armor, just not the whole way. Okay. So I am going to... What's my movement in this darn thing? Plus 10 leap. How far can I leap with plus 10 leap?
10.
I can't remember the exact rules, but I would say let's do we'll do like half of your distance. So let's see, your speed. Your speed's 10, so you'd be able to leap like three squares.
And use my whole movement?
Yeah, you'd be better off running, really, at this point.
How many squares can I move running? 10.
6. Or no, 8.
All right.
8.
I guess I'm gonna run up to like where I can get a shot at him.
If you want, let's see, you'd be slowed down a little bit by cutting through the woods here, but you'd at least be able to get to the other side. But it would still count as like a full sprint. It would still take your full action to get over there to prevent yourself from like tripping.
I'll do that on my first action.
Okay. All right, that's gonna go to Rungus next.
Nice treats there.
I think somebody needs a refill on their Adderall prescription. Are you out, Chris?
I was never diagnosed, but I do believe that I deserve some sort of medication.
No,
Deserve
please
being
don't.
the operative word.
I don't think I would enjoy your company as much if you were medicated.
I can write really good papers under the influence of that drug. Anyway,
I love you just the way you are.
Thanks, Fred. All right.
Just call me Fred.
Freddy. All right, so it's my turn, and now I would like to wait. So he's in. This is still the same melee, right? This is not a new melee. It's just my second action in the same melee.
This is your second action in the melee.
Okay, so he doesn't take damage again from the purple mist until
his action
next round.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna whip out my trident and use its ranged attack on him.
All right.
Is whipping out my trident take an action or?
No. I mean, you cast a spell, so if you're like had to put something else away and then pull something out, I would probably do it. Mm-hmm. But since you are just grabbing something, then it's just kind of like a quick, motion.
Got it. Cool. All right. So it's got let's see the range on this thing. It's 1,000 feet. So I think I'm good.
I think you're in range. Yeah.
Yep.
All
right.
Payload, I guess, is that how much ammo I have for it?
Yes.
Okay. And how much ammo does each shot use? Just one?
Yes, that is correct.
Cool. Okay. So I have to roll to hit, I guess.
Yes. Roll to strike.
Let me see. I have a strike +1 bonus.
Use it.
All right.
Actually...
Or is that only for physical strikes?
Yeah, that's only for physical strikes.
Got it. Okay. All right. So I'm just rolling what? Just one d20 then?
Yes.
Got it. Trident away.
10. Let's see. And you are.
Drop my peanut.
I didn't just do it in my combat. Oh, there it is. Got papers everywhere. Okay.
Whoosh. Oh, I have a +1 to strike and parry because of my weapon proficiency, but that's probably again for physical attacks, right?
No, we'll allow it for that. Since it's trident specific,
Oh.
I mean, technically it's more like an energy burst, but we'll say that you're proficient in that weapon because it's your primary weapon.
So then my roll is 11 then?
Correct.
Cool.
Let's see here. I need to see. The problem is, one, you yourself are behind cover. You don't have a great direct line of sight. You're kind of peeking through the sides of some trees. And I think I got to see what the range is here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so range-wise, you're good, but with the penalty, yeah, I think it'll still hit. Not that much of a penalty. Go ahead and roll your damage for that.
Okay, it's 5d6.
Yeah, do it to it.
Boom. Go.
23.
23. Pow. Whoosh whoosh.
All right, so you're like I said, you're still kind of blocked behind the trees, but you kind of poke around or whatever, point your trident out, shoot a burst of energy out of the end of the trident, and smacks this thing that's just kind of floating there, unconscious.
It doesn't sound very, very noble the way you put it.
It's a bad thing. You
kind of starting to feel like a bullying scenario.
All right, hype. Action number 2, sir.
I'm going to fire my M100 tri-beam crew-served gun at the Black Faerie in three-round burst configuration.
Okay. Then let's see. For burst shots, you get -3 to strike with it, but you get to do a lot more damage if you hit.
Okay. So what is? Hold on. What's my hit unmodified?
Let's see here. So for that weapon, you get. Oh, wait a minute. I think my OBS just crashed. Still operating, but that was weird.
We're buffoons.
We are. Sorry.
Yeah, really. Wow. What's going on? Is everything okay with you two?
What
Hang on, let me just look.
What
Let me look
irks
around
me
here.
is the fact that absolutely no one saw that because the stream dropped.
Okay, we're back. So.
No, it's the worst. Such good antics for nothing.
We did that for us.
Okay.
It's true.
So
someone else to get enjoyment.
So you still get a +1 to strike with that. Which weapon was it again you said you were using? The scatter gun?
I'm using the M100 tri-beam crew-served gun.
Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. So yeah, you just get a +1 to strike. With the -3, so just -2 to strike then.
All right. So I will roll my d20. And it's a natural 20.
Nice. All right. Well, so you know the damage for your burst, which is going to be 1d4 times 10 plus 10.
All right. Let's see how complicated the Roll20 roller is.
Okay. And then it's double damage because it's critical. So. Alright. So that's going to be 40 damage. So, Hype pops through the woods a little bit closer than everybody else is. And he pulls out this big gun and just starts unloading, just blast after blast after blast into this thing. And it's
but
it's
no
just,
more. It's just blast after blast after blast. There's only 3.
yeah. When the smoke finally clears, now there is a crater underneath of where this thing is floating fast asleep, and it's like parts of its nasty flesh is starting to ooze like all kinds of like black liquid and grossness.
Yeah. Don't eat it.
But much to your dismay, it is still standing. Well, floating. Alright, it's going to have to make its saving throw. And it does. Rungus, what is the effects when it makes its saving throw?
It says a successful save means no penalties or damage is suffered. Its duration is 4 melees per level of the war.
Sure. All right, so it starts to wake up now. It's getting its bearings. But because it had 2 critical hits on it, it's going to take it a second to actually recover from all that. That's going to bring us to Dr. Isgill's last action of the round.
Ooh.
And then we're getting close to the end of the round where Billy and somebody else, Dwyer, start to get actions.
We're live again.
I will hit it with the lightning rod again.
All right. Go ahead and roll your strike.
Oh, this time it's an 8.
All right.
You get 120.
It's gonna dodge because it's gonna need to now. All right.
Roll 20 giveth, roll 20 taketh away.
It successfully dodges. All right. So yeah, you try to take advantage of this great opportunity of this giant sleeping thing that's getting just bombarded with wet attacks.
Rolling ones aren't bad.
What's that?
It rolled a 1 and it's still fine. Crazy.
Yeah, it's more for like attack rolls and things like that.
Cool. Sorry. Go ahead.
So as you go to jump in on the train of battery, this thing actually wakes up and then kind of moves off to the side a little bit and dodges the lightning rod. All right, Dwyer, you are up.
All right, I'm way back. I'm all by myself. I'm looking around. Where did everybody go?
Yep.
How close can I move to? I'm assuming all the dark of the map here is stuff high enough to obscure my my vision.
Correct.
Yeah.
I
want to at least be able to get into visual range.
You're in the same boat that Hype is. You could use one action to sprint and try to get your way through the woods as quick as you can. But it would take your whole action to get on the other side of that, on the woods there.
Oh, and that would put
Otherwise,
me really,
it's going to take
close.
you an action and a half to go around. And yes, it would put you very close.
I don't want to be that close. I'm just gonna try to run up and get as close to the group up there as possible.
All right, so you're able to get like right behind Billy there.
Hey, what did I miss, guys?
You missed my headshot.
Was that what that was?
Sorry, Gary's just taking care of all this. Don't worry, Gary.
You actually don't feel compelled to say Gary any longer.
No, it's a force of habit now. Dwyer, sorry, Grungus has this. Don't worry.
Did you just say names? Real names?
I feel really good. feel really good inside.
This is not the time for this conversation.
My self-confidence probably healed me.
All right. With that, Rungus, you have the next action.
All right, Dwyer, send in the squirrel. All right.
Oh yeah. What's a squirrel gonna do against that?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. Why is it even here?
My squirrel can communicate with other squirrels. I don't think that's a squirrel.
Well, maybe he could call in the other squirrels to help.
You know what?
Time's frozen. It's probably not going to help.
Does this work kind of like with like Dungeons and Dragons, how you have like kind of like a bonus action where you kind of like tell something to somebody or something like that? Can I?
The way I kind of run it is you have a movement action. You have like a physical action of some kind, like shooting or doing something or switching weapons, that kind of stuff. And then you have a verbal thing that you can also do.
So that's my verbal.
Cool.
Because in theory, you can do most of those things at the same time.
All right.
I wanted to, can I shoehorn myself at the very end, telling the squirrel, telling Gary, not God damn it, his name is not Gary. Telling Jeffrey to go find other squirrels in the forest to see if they can help us.
There should be frozen.
Sure.
That's
true.
He'll find them, but he won't be able to do anything with them.
Squirrels and ducks.
Yeah, they also would not be able to help. For once, the duck kazoo will not be our savior. All right, so I'm going to. Looks like, honestly, that trident is the best weapon I have. But can I fire both of my pistols at the same time?
You have paired weapons with two pistols?
I have a Wilkes 247 Hero dual pistol. I assume that's a single
weapon proficiency.
Oh, no.
You need paired weapons.
Got it. Okay. So in that case, I'm just going to use my trident again on him.
Okay. Roll your strike.
Which was 1d20 plus 1, if I remember correctly.
Uh-oh, we got a redemption. Glitch on Rungus.
Good.
All right.
Driscoll knows he can't do redemptions while he's playing as a guest, right?
This isn't Driscoll.
Well,
just
he
checking.
Should know, but...
Wanted to make that explicit.
I can give you items right now.
Who redeemed it?
Good Devil. Good Devil redeemed the glitch.
All right, here you go. Rolling, and we'll see what the glitch does, I guess, depending on what our game master thinks appropriate. I got a 4, so that's not great. That's with.
All right. So you go to fire your trident, and something happens. It starts to spark at the end of the trident on the 3 points, and then instead of shooting out the energy, it just begins to kind of smolder and smoke. You have a feeling, you've never seen this happen before, but you have a funny feeling that you're going to have to get this thing repaired.
Oh, no. No! Alright, I guess that's my action.
That is your action. Unless you want to move.
No, I'm going to stay where I am. Actually,
okay.
I might move into a better point of... can I move through the other characters?
You can move diagonal, so you can kind of like run across in front of Billy.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Could I go to the spot that is not directly in front of? Which one's Billy again?
This one's Billy.
I want to go like I want to be not in front of him. I want to be right there. Yeah, right where you're pointing.
Okay.
I think I have enough movement to get there. My speed is 13. Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
You're fast.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Fast alligator. Yeah.
That being said, it is Billy's turn.
I want to take another shot.
All right. I'm assuming this one you're going to do just regular. You're not going to aim.
Yeah, I'll do an aim shot.
Okay. Because you have it'll take up 2 actions to do aimed, or if you do a called shot, like if you're picking the head or something like that. Again, like you did last time, then it would be 3 actions that it would use up.
I'll do that again. I'll do the aim shot.
Yeah, at the head or?
Yeah, the head.
It's going to be another 45 minutes for you to get a turn. You might as well make this one count.
There
I
you
can
go.
do my damage at once.
So yeah, that'll be a called shot, and that'll use. Let's see, where were you? There you are. Okay, so go ahead and roll your strike.
And that was a D20 plus 3.
Yes, actually. All right, 14's good. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Seven.
7. Okay. All right, it takes another shot to the face. It doesn't attempt to dodge this time. It just takes it. So it shoots it on the side of the head and kind of pops one of its little bulbous moles that's growing on the side of its face. So more black ooze starts streaming down it.
Yum.
Anything else you're doing, moving or anything else?
Um, no, I think I'm just gonna try to reload and wait till I can take my next shot.
Okay. Um. Then Dwyer is up next.
All right. Am I close enough to see this fairy eating monstrosity?
Yes. You kind of have to like look over Billy's shoulder, but yeah, you can see it.
Well, since I fell asleep in Black Faerie class, or that day in class, obviously, I have no idea what they're weak to. So I've got ice, I've got fire, 50-50 shot. Let's go for a little fire scarecrow. I'm gonna ignite fire. I wanna try to ignite the trees that are close to him and the ground around him in flame.
All right. Um, does that spell do mega damage fire?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Damage from the small fire is 2 DC SDC.
All right. As you go against everything Smokey the Bear stands for and light a forest fire. Um,
Hey, it's not California. I think we're gonna be okay.
I'm having
it
weird
does not
deja
seem
vu.
does not seem to have any effects on the Black Fairy.
Oh, of course. Okay. Hey guys, I don't think fire bothers him. Just in case you were wondering. But also now we have to deal with a forest fire.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Or start them apparently.
All right. Let's see. Next is hype.
All right. I'm going to uh I'm assuming I've got all of my weapons sort of attached, slung over my shoulders, right? What does it take to switch to another one of them?
It would take one action because since you actually have one in your hands, it's a matter of unless you
Okay,
drop one
okay.
on the ground
In
and
that
then just
case,
draw
I
another.
will I will hold for my next action.
Okay. All right, that's held. So then we are at the Black Fairy. The Black Faerie is going to cast Sleep. Or attempt to cast Sleep, I should say. Where is Invocation? Come on. Okay. What's that? Level 5. Alright, here we go. Okay, so in order to do that, it's going to actually, before I have to do anything, I got to do its check, saving throw check or whatever, which gets +6. So actually, it's still in the purple mist, and it fails its saving throw. So Rungus, go ahead and roll your 6 points of damage while it falls back asleep.
Okay, here it comes. That's right. How's that mist taste? Right. Purple mist. I made that mist.
And here I was thinking it was a big mistake.
Oh!
We'll let that one go.
It was situationally appropriate, which is the first for the evening.
Yep.
All right, so it dodges the last attack. It looks like it's getting ready to do some movement, and then it just kind of nods back off again and falls asleep. And then after that,
Rungus VIP. I actually punched him. Yes.
that's his movement.
That's it. He's dead. We won.
Fails.
Experience.
Is he dead? Oh no, it's just over. The mist is gone.
Hey,
the mist
I
is
have
gone.
2,240 experience. I leveled up. Yay!
So now, unless Hype wants to jump in, it'll be Dwyer's turn again.
Oh yeah. No, I want my 2 turns in a row.
Okay. Well, that'll be coming up very soon then. So Dwyer, you're up.
Sorry. Well, if how many actions do I've used 1, 2. I still have 2 more, right?
You do.
All right. How much does this thing weigh?
Interesting question.
He's got to be light, right?
Well, let's see. Around 200, 300 pounds. It's a big tub of blubber that just floats.
Well, that's not gonna work. You know what? Let's try cold. We're gonna cast Orb of Cold.
All right. I believe you have to roll a strike for that. Does it say in the description?
The spellcaster summons a globe of magically charged ice. Character must roll to strike, getting
Okay.
his usual PP bonus, if any, and a magical bonus of +1 to strike.
Okay, so let's see. What is your PP?
I feel like that's a private question.
Well, it's
I
not
feel
big
like
enough for you to get a bonus.
You're right.
I
It's
feel
11.
like you're about to tell us all about it anyway.
Right. Well, come on over here. Let's get a drink. I'll
You get a
unzip something
+1
for
to
you.
strike.
All right, so it's just a D20 +1.
Yes.
No, not -1. Don't you dare.
Whatever you type in works.
16
All right,
plus
that's
1,
a hit.
17. Yeah.
All right. And
3d6 mega damage plus
Mega damage.
plus numbness penalties.
okay. Roll your damage. Actually, you know what? Well, I don't wanna. I want to drag you along, but it's immune to cold as well.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna roll it anyway. Here we go.
Yeah. You can see how much damage it would have done. So was that 10? It would have been 10 points of damage. But as you do so, you throw the orb of cold at it. It looks like it hits dead center at this floating sleeping body, and it just doesn't seem to have any effect.
Guys, it didn't seem to be very effective. Maybe Gary. God, that's the second time I've done that. Maybe Jeffrey will be back soon with those squirrels.
Joffrey. He's got like a bunch of just like frozen squirrels.
That's exactly what's happening. He comes back, he runs off, comes back, and it just drops a pile of like 10 squirrels that are just frozen in place at your feet.
I didn't think about that.
He pulls a nut out of one of them's hands
That's
and gives you the nut.
Might as well go ahead and eat them.
All right, that brings us to last action of the round for hype.
All right, since I've got 2 actions, right?
You do.
I'm going to switch to my Northern Gun LG6 laser rifle and grenade launcher and fire a grenade at him.
All right. Go ahead and roll to strike.
Is he going to kill any living fairies nearby?
Possibly. There's been a lot
It's got a
of
12
random
foot-
damage over there.
It's got a 12-foot blast radius.
Everyone knows if you want to kill a fairy, just say I don't believe in fairies.
I don't believe in Dwyers.
Everybody clap your hands quick.
Someone clap your hands.
All right, what's my? I got a +1 to hit normally.
With the grenade, yeah.
Okay.
Five. All right. Your grenade launcher goes off, but you actually end up hitting somewhere off to the side a little bit.
More forest.
Yeah. There's another section of the forest that's a little on fire. Not
But
as
if
much
it landed-
as the raging
if
fire that is
If
going
it landed
now.
there with a 12-foot blast radius, he still would have taken some damage.
Each square's... Which one did I point to?
The one that was 1 square
Did I point over
away.
here?
Yep.
No. Well, so it's... what's the 12-foot blast radius?
Yeah.
What's the damage on the grenades?
Damage on the grenades is 5d6. Wait, hold on.
All
Let
right.
me make sure. I think I said the wrong thing. No, per laser blast, 4d6 mega damage for the grenade.
All right, cut it in half.
All right. What are you doing? Stop. 8.
I'm just egging Rungus on. That's all I'm doing.
I'm gonna mute him.
All right. So your shot misses. It shoots a little off to the right hand side, but it does catch a little bit of shrapnel damage to its side and back. So not a total waste. All right, we are back to Dwyer. Your last action of the round.
I want to refocus.
All right, re-roll your initiative, sir.
I have been planning that since I rolled a 4. And I rolled a 7. Not much better.
Still better.
Does that put me above anybody? Does that move me
you're
up
still above
order?
Billy.
I was above Billy before. So
That's true.
I just took a step sideways.
Yeah, I mean, it puts you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actions sooner. So, for your first one, at least to the next round. All right, and then last, Rungus, your last action of the round.
All right, Matt Wieters is going to
Play for the
roll
team.
Sorry.
Focus.
Oh God. Focus. I got this. All right. So, my last action. This is where it all counts. Wait, the thing is still alive, and my mist dissipated. So I'm going to cast my mist again.
Yes. Okay.
There's been a redemption to glitch Rungus.
Again?
Yeah, that probably
All right.
needs to be more than 50 fate chips.
What? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Am I gonna?
That's gonna be funny.
So, yeah, okay. So that I casted it at range. I guess it could glitch in a number of different ways.
It could. All right, so let me think here. A couple outcomes here for that.
So remind us again what happens when someone purchases a glitch from the stream store.
So typically, it's just a way to mess with a player in order to prevent something that they're doing from working. Typically speaking, I try to keep it technological in nature. So I guess what we'll do. Well, I guess what makes the most sense is that you start to hear a humming sound from your trident.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll your. Do you have to roll an attack for that, or no? It's just saving throw, right?
What
for your mist?
For the mist? Yeah, it is just a saving
Yeah.
throw for the other guy. I think I don't. I mean, I don't. It doesn't say I have to roll anything to attack. I don't think.
I don't think you do, because it's an area of effect thing. So you're
Yeah,
just
is it?
putting it in a spot.
Yeah.
All right. So as you do that, your trident explodes. The end of your trident explodes. So roll the damage of your trident and take that to your armor
God.
if you have armor.
Oh my God. The devil, why? Why would you do this to me? Do I have to use my own strike bonus against myself?
No, you're just taking damage. You don't have to do a strike.
Okay, good. Jesus.
It hits. You're holding on to it, so it's not. There's no way for that to miss.
What does MDC mean? Does that mean I take more
Mega
damage?
damage.
Mega damage.
Is that bad?
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
yeah.
One mega damage is 100 regular
Depends.
damage.
Depends on who's it's against. So you took 20 points of damage.
Mega damage.
Mega damage. That's
20 points of mega damage. Do you have armor, or you just?
I have SDC at 119.
Yeah, but I think you have armor too.
I don't. don't remember wearing any armor. Let me see here. Wearing a hooded robe. Does that count?
You have to be wearing armor. We gave you armor at some point. Everybody gets armor.
Does not say wearing.
That's why I went back to the truck to put mine on.
He's got armor. Oh yeah, it's right underneath that. The EBA armor.
I'm gonna write that there.
It's environmental body armor. It means you've got protection from the environment.
Yep. So your armor, it normally has 55 for the main body. You just blew 20 damage of that off with your malfunctioned trident.
Okay.
So your armor's looking a little raggedy at this point. All right. It also interrupts your spell and prevents you from being able to cast.
Awesome.
Or finish casting your spell.
All right. Thank you, lords and ladies of faith.
It's kind of like a critical fail, basically like a forced critical fail.
Nice.
Sure would be nice if somebody gave Rungus experience to make up for all these glitches.
There you go. That'd be nice. Yeah, give me experience. That's good. Yeah, I'll lobby for that.
You should give everyone experience except for Rungus.
All right. The Black Faerie comes charging. And then... Actually, no. Because Hype's over here. He's going to come over towards Hype, actually. And he's going to cast Sleep on Hype. So... Hype, roll me a save versus magic.
Okay.
And your target number is going to be 14 or higher.
I have a +5. 20 is very slow.
Just shy.
13, yeah.
All right. So, yeah, it puts you to sleep.
Well, all right, then.
Lasts for about 15 minutes.
So the rest of the battle.
Pretty much. Unless it cancels it for whatever reason. But you're doing the most damage to it, so it's going to...
Cool.
It senses you as the biggest threat.
I don't blame it. Guess I'll just play Angry Birds.
All right, start of the second round. Dr. Isgill.
Do I have a straight line of shot from where I am with him? Or am I going to hit it?
Yes, you do.
All right. For good measure, I'm going to move one square closer, and then I'm going to shoot him again with the lightning rod.
All right. Roll your strike.
18.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. It is not going to dodge, so go ahead and roll your damage.
$15.
All right. So you take a step forward to get a better angle. You attempt again with your rod because you just feel like if you keep doing it, eventually it's going to work. And it does. The lightning shoots out and strikes at it. It does take some damage from this. So it is still alive and kicking, but it's still pouring and oozing its black pussy blood everywhere. And you have a second action.
Well, if it worked once, it's going to keep working. I'm going to try and hit it again.
All right.
Tell it to give me back my TWTF. Unnatural 20.
All right. Roll your damage.
11.
11. Okay. Next up, we have the fairy. All right, he's going to move to here, and he is going to cast blind on. He's going to cast blind on Dwyer.
There we go. Can't see anyway.
Go ahead and roll your saving throw.
Well, what do I roll for that?
For versus magic, so it's a D20, and you want let's see if you get any bonuses to magic.
+3 saves versus magic.
You get +3 versus magic. It needs to be 14 or higher.
Yeah, 13 plus
All
3.
right. So it does not successfully blind you. You see it run up to the group of you. It stares right at you, Dwyer, with its two black little beady eyes that it has left. Third one still dripping black ooze from where Billy shot it. And you feel something come over you. Your vision starts to fade out for a second, but then comes back. You can tell that you resisted whatever it was trying to do to you. With that, it is Dr. Isgill's turn again.
I'm just going to keep shooting lightning at it.
All right. Roll your strike.
Nat 20.
Is that a natural 20? All right. Roll your damage.
That's the second nat 20 you've rolled.
15 original.
All right. So 30 points of damage. All right. So this thing charged you. You could see it looked at Dwyer, was doing something. You quickly pull or point your rod at it again and fire another round of lightning at this thing. You said it's four bolts to come out, and it just kind of starts seizing and shrieking. It looks really worn down right now. It looks like it is not doing well at all.
We have a one-liner.
Yep, we have a redemption for a one-liner.
All right. What do we got?
I don't want to read it out loud.
I don't want to say it. Yeah.
Driscoll, do you have the chat up? Can you see it?
Indeed.
Good. So you know what it is. I want the first time it's spoken to be the time it's spoken.
Now I assume.
Well,
you don't have to. It might seem most appropriate, but
you could save it.
Yeah.
Just keep that back there. You know that you need to say it with feeling. Yeah, Good Devil says.
And not necessarily against the fairy either.
No, obviously not against the fairy. Well, no, that's the part you did it.
All right, Rungus, you're up.
Fairy still alive?
It is very alive, but you can tell it's kind of on its last legs here, or last nubs.
And I'm close enough that I can attack it with my body, right? All right.
Yeah,
So
that's kind of
I
gross.
want to pick myself up and I want to throw myself back.
All right. I want to do a leap kick.
Okay. Roll your strike.
So hang on. So I have a +1 bonus to strike. I'm gonna jump at this thing and leap kick it in the face.
Yeah.
So I have a +18 to damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a note for physical strike or PS, my PS bonus. All right, so I have to roll what 1d20.
Yes, you gotta roll. Yeah, roll your d20 for your strike. So add your strike bonuses to it.
I think I only get the 1 strike bonus, right?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Hold on. Let me double check here.
Yeah, I'm not getting any other strike bonuses.
Yeah. You just get +1.
Got it. Okay. Come on. Amazing leap kick. 13. That's with the +1. Added in already.
Good Devil's planning to glitch your ankle.
Come on. We gotta put a cooldown on that thing.
Did you roll your strike? Oh, 13?
Yep.
All right, that hits. Roll your damage.
It looks like I get... So I don't understand the mega damage concept, but it says 4d8 MDC.
Okay, roll 4d8 plus your damage bonus.
Yeah. All right. 4d8 plus 18. This should smash him to death. Yeah. Got 31.
All right. Tell us how you want to do this.
So I want to jump at him and kick him in the face.
Okay. So you jump up, you kick him in the face, and you just kind of hear its neck snap, and it loses all feeling in its jaws. The jaw looks like it came disconnected in your kick, and
Nice.
And its floating body just falls over onto the ground. And hype, you wake up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have a good?
You.
No. Don't. He's not dead.
He's
He's
not
alive. He's alive. Just sleepy.
I guarantee you.
Great, you killed it.
Is it dead?
Yay!
Yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for the help, hype.
Alpha will come out and thank you guys very much and start tending over to his fallen kin and making sure everybody's okay.
I'm not done with this guy yet.
Hey, Alpha, there's the business of the spell. You were gonna give me a spell.
Sure. Which spell would you like?
Oh, I didn't
thought that one through.
Yeah, I didn't. Well,
Can it be any spell?
It should be within the field of your magical abilities.
So it could be like a high level spell?
Yeah.
Will I be able to cast it?
If you have enough PPE.
I don't know.
So, Good Devil just redeemed an object placed next to Rungus. The object is Mr. Good Devil's Insta Trident Fixin' Kit.
Nice.
All right. Mixed in a pile of little trinkets and things that the fairies have. You see Alpha comes over and hands you this Trident Fix-It kit. It says, I saw during the battle that yours had some trouble. I think this might help to make it work better.
Oh my goodness! Well, thank you.
I don't know how to use it, but maybe you do.
All right. Well, I'll certainly give it a try. Thank you, little fairy creature.
I go over to Rungus and I go, hey, that Mr. Good Devil's brand, you should really be careful. I've heard a lot of really bad things about him.
Oh, okay. I'll think about it before I use it then. Thanks, Squire.
I mean, you're probably fine. I'm just saying you should read the reviews first.
Okay. I just added it to my backpack item. Thanks, good devil. Appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna
Dude.
wander over to the body.
All right.
And one last time for good measure, I'm gonna hit it again with the lightning rod.
Double tap.
Absolutely.
Well,
Do I
it's
need
not
to-
going to
do I
dodge
need to roll?
anything, so you're point blank range. So go ahead and roll. Just don't roll a 1.
I didn't.
Okay. So you're able to pump a couple more lightning bolts into it. Its body shakes a little bit, but it does not come back to life.
You know, I should probably look at the spells before I make this decision, but Dwyer looks at Alpha and goes, "Domination. I want domination."
All right.
I'm gonna kneel down next to the thing on the ground and just go, "You've been thunderstruck." And then I'm gonna take off the TWTF.
All right. You remove the tidy whities from the bottom of the Black Faerie's body.
I go, wait a minute. We've been looking for underwear this entire time?
Yeah, my tidy whities of time freeze. My TWTF.
You didn't mention that they were underwear.
He didn't not mention they were underwear.
No. And then I look at him and I go, "You do know you can just make a box that does this, right?"
I kept losing it.
I kept losing it might be my favorite thing I've ever heard during this stream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure
All
out
right.
which spell I want to get here.
So the fairy tells you that it is going to take a little bit of time. He's got to spend some time teaching you how to use the spell, as opposed to just give you a scroll or whatever, but it'll be one's use only. So if you want to learn the spell, it's going to take a couple hours or whatever at least to train you up on it.
I go to Rungus and I go, "Rungus, do you want to help me learn how to do this spell? It's called domination. Don't worry, you'll be fine."
Oh my gosh. I can't decide if I want to summon sharks or little ice monsters.
Nope, sharks. Stop.
I'm the sharks, right?
Yeah. Well,
Not to let you
Sharknado.
pull. Let's work
Yeah.
your water though.
can I tell you? Can I tell you how I picked my spell? I literally was looking. I scrolled through the spells, didn't stop, just stopped and saw domination and went, "What's this?" Yes, this is it. I
you
read
go.
nothing else.
Good Devil redeemed an XP for hype.
I'll take it.
So-
All right, good devil. How much? 20, 50, 100?
Should be
200.
25.
Oh, 25.
But you know what? Let's up it to 50. I think we can get away with doing a little bit more on those.
I'm happy to be the first recipient of the larger reward.
Hey, and I got 1,200 experience for this fight, right? 1,200.
Not quite.
I think in that case, the inflation on experience would almost be as bad as Gaskin bucks, or whatever they're called.
Well, when you've got assholes like me that are just printing them like they're going out of style, you know.
Speaking of which, I'm going to print some fate chips.
Hey, everybody that's in this chat should get some fate chips for being here. This is
Yeah.
close to the end, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's close.
If you're still here, you
backwards.
deserve some.
What Rungus and Billy, not Rungus and Billy, Hype and Billy, since you guys are not magic users, is there anything in particular that you would want that the fairies will try to match as close as they can?
I would like some sort of enhanced scope for my rifle.
Oh, I am so glad you kept going with that sentence. You said enhanced, and I was like, oh, the emails. The emails.
You still
Alright,
check
we
your
can
email?
definitely do a scope.
What is
Well, I
this,
mean-
1998?
How else am I gonna get the product? They know I'm small down there, man.
It's a natural gun enhancement.
Natural enhancement. Yeah, but if you stop taking the herbal supplements, your gun will shrink back down to its original 22 caliber size.
You gotta rub CBD oil on it.
All right, Hype, what about you? Well, I'm figuring scopes.
Scopes, huh? Gosh, I guess I need to find a website that works. Here we go.
And if you really want to spend some time looking, you don't have to answer right now. We can metagame that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like
I don't want to push you into it.
But make sure if that's the decision we go, the first thing we should do next week is I'm getting ahead of myself. We're talking shop. This is what we do when we're done. We're not done. We're still alive.
I could really use some grenades to replenish the supplies I used saving your people from annihilation.
Okay. Might be able to do some grenades.
Also, maybe something to ward off being put to sleep, because that was... I haven't had an experience like that since college.
Wait, now he gets 2 things?
No, I'm saying one or the other. If they can't find the grenades, I'm trying to give him some options since I don't really do magic.
That's fine. Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Did time stop being unfrozen, or is it still froze?
It's still frozen for now.
I want to turn to Dr. Isgill and go, so now that you have your dirty underwear, does that mean that you are in control of what happens to time right now?
I believe so.
You believe so? They're your underwear.
Have you messed with time before?
In college, sure. Tons of times. Yeah. I can only make it go in the one direction, though.
Is that the direction where you just black out and just wake up in the future? That's not time travel.
Hey, it was a different time in the 80s.
It was different times then.
Billy, the fairy's going to come over and say, I think this is what you're looking for, and hand you something that looks like a scope that would work for your weapon. It's going to be a laser targeting scope.
What level was the spell that you picked?
The level of the spell that I picked was, I didn't even look to see if I have the PPE to cast it. I just saw it. Level 5.
Okay. I feel like I should take
I've got it's 10 it's 10 PPE. How much PPE do you have? What's your maximum PPE? Let's metagame a little bit. What do you
And Billy, it's going to give you a +3 to strike on aim shots.
Is high.
Nice.
That's the spell twice.
I've got 90.
Say that again, that +3?
Yep, on aim shots.
So then it would be +6 since I already have the +3?
Yep.
Nice.
It's going to make you quite a sniper.
Nice.
I mean, seriously, it's not until I get into like level 7 or 8 that I'm seeing PPE costs that are like, oh.
And Hype, they're going to give you 5 grenades, 2 of which are magic, and you can pick those out after game session.
Okay, awesome. I love grenades.
Okay, I want to turn to well, I'm already turned to Dr. Isgill. I want to go, okay, so you've got a part of your, end of the bargain to do here. We want to win that race. And you've got the frozen time. So let's go back there and tie some shoelaces together or something.
I can give you 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Is that enough time for us to get back and like I have 94 feet of rope. Can I use that to tie?
10 minutes will give you enough time to get back to the races.
Son of a bitch. Huh. This is even gonna. Time's frozen. We have the race in our back pocket. We can't even do anything about it.
We don't need to do anything to win this race, but do what we're going to do the entire time. Cause chaos.
That's what I like to hear.
Good Devil also redeems some more experience.
Yep, everybody gets a bonus. What did we say? It was 15?
50? Yeah. Yeah, 50.
So everybody gets a bonus 50 experience.
Even me again?
No, you were the first person to that list. You don't get it twice. Oh, wow, look at that. I suddenly have 2,240 experience. I can level up now. Just kidding.
Did we already give out experience? Did I miss something?
No, we're just doing the bonus experience that
Yeah, so you get 50 for that. Wrongus.
I got 50?
Yep.
For that battle?
Cool. No,
not for the battle.
Good Devil.
Bonus.
Oh, thanks, Good Devil. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's how it is. He
Good Devil.
And he taketh away. I like that.
Good Devil is the Lord.
Fair's fair.
Lord of Fate, right there. I like that. Beautiful. All right. So I feel like I should pick a spell that does damage like locally, because I could pick a spell that does incredible damage to whole cities, but that doesn't really help me. Fine, I guess. That's a little extraordinary. Be good for my ultimate goal.
Spells can be used in interesting ways, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Seriously, go through and find something that just looks fun to you.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And the
I picked I spells that
good.
do damage. I need spells that do damage. I picked a spell that doesn't do any damage.
Yeah.
Dwyer, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Sometimes.
Hype. You're actually starting to refer to everybody as Gary.
Yes.
My work here is done. I'm gonna put on the underwear over
Gary,
top of my outfit.
Gary, get the fuck back here and fix this.
You guys now have 10 minutes. Enjoy. I'm gonna camouflage my armor and I'm gonna walk out.
Who was that?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If we just hang out here for 10 minutes, then to everybody at the Battle Dome, or no, to the racetracks outside of town, it will just appear that we just vanished.
Yeah, I could forfeit your spot though.
It could. If we run back there really quickly and leave a ransom note, maybe Red Hot Poker would pay our ransom. Do you think, how much does the Red Hot Poker want to keep you around to keep talking about how he's better than you? Because we could really use this.
What are you talking about? You know what? I'm just gonna not listen to you right now. I'm going to take every single one of the Driscoll items I have, and I'm going to put them in the nearest garbage can.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take one of the non-magic grenades I was just given by the fairies. Pull the pin, put it in the garbage can, and then move a safe distance away very quickly.
I'm assuming this is back by the races that you're doing this?
Yeah, there's got to be a garbage can somewhere around there.
Yeah.
If there's a bunch of people walking through.
Yep. All right,
and
you
then,
blow the garbage can apart.
Yeah, with the napkin and the wand and the...
Good Devil has a really good point, Ryan. You mean all the Gary items you have.
Yes.
Not anymore since you blew up the...
Yes, all the Gary items I have. And then I'm going to turn to Gary and say, well, Gary, did I fix it?
Yes, if you're no longer in possession of the napkin, you are no longer no, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're no longer in possession of the napkin, then you no longer have to refer to people as Gary.
I want to choose Shards of Ice as my spell, by the way.
All right, you got it. So you make it back to the race is in time, and time picks back up, kind of right where it left off. And nobody, aside from you looking like you might have moved positions a little bit, somebody might take a double take, but they actually don't even realize that you had left.
How many hours did that take?
Like
an hour time.
About 2.
Yeah. Probably not even that. I mean, they took you right over there, so, it was maybe half an hour. So
I was
experience for the
concerned about
encounter.
Rungus's hunger.
Yeah, how does the hunger and thirst and all that stuff work? I have a lot of things that help with that, and I haven't seen anything that impacts that so far.
Well, you guys have been pretty regular in that. So.
Yeah, and eating and drinking. That's true.
At least really
me and you are always thinking about
that. So experience for the game. Rungus 175. Dwyer 125. Billy 125. And Hype 100.
Bullshit.
Maybe if you wouldn't have fallen asleep.
Maybe if anyone else would have done damage, we would have killed him before he had a chance to put me to sleep.
Hey, I tried to do fire damage to him. I tried to do cold damage to him. It's not my fault. Those are my only two things that I can
Dwyer
do.
was just tickling him.
Yeah, I held up my part of the bargain.
I did all the damage. No respect.
Is all damage mega damage? I'm so confused.
Well,
no.
There's not all.
So 1 mega damage equals 100 structural damage capacity, SDC, or hit points.
Okay.
So it's a conversion, basically.
So like my plus 18 damage because of my PS being, or to my PS, it's regular damage, not mega damage.
Right. It depends on what if you're hitting. So like if you have a punch that does structural damage capacity, it's going to be plus that. Unless you have supernatural strength, but I don't believe you do.
Okay, I get it.
I didn't realize it, Nat, because I didn't have the information on the armor pulled up. But when I'm wearing my armor for next time, it adds to my speed substantially.
Oh yeah, I do see that on there.
Wait, were you wearing your armor?
And your physical strength.
Yeah.
And you fell asleep inside of it?
I guess.
Yes, he did. So,
those massage seatings that you had installed. You shouldn't have done that. The shiatsu just puts you right to sleep every time.
You don't really sit. Have you ever used power armor? Oh, no, you haven't. That's you wouldn't know. You just know how to wear goggles. They do look good though.
Yep.
I will see you next week.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Adam.
See you guys. Have a good
actually,
week.
You're going to be gone next week, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I won't be here next week.
So yeah, okay. So we'll see you in 2 weeks.
I will be back in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
See you guys.
See you.
Thanks for playing, Mike.
Yep. Thanks to our guest
for having me.
Guest visitor.
Yeah, dude, it's fun.
Yes, thank you for all of your magic items.
Yeah,
this is
me.
Really
fun
this is me, the player, not my asshole character.
You guys got to meet a legend.
I found out about this yesterday.
Awesome.
So we thought we were going to be down 2 people today, so we made this special arrangement, and then of course Adam showed up. So.
Actually, I think it worked out very well. I had a lot of fun.
Good.
I don't care what you, the viewer, had.
That's
I
obvious.
Had fun.
That's obvious. Didn't care.
But thanks for everybody who stayed and entertained with us.
Oh yeah, let's give you some
playing.
fate chips for sticking around.
Yeah, let's give everyone fate chips.
Good Devil, Spaceman, Triple
first?
Windsor.
The name.
What else do we still got here?
It should work both ways. Whatever, I didn't write it.
Look at that. Everybody just got 150 fate chips just for hanging around.
Adwin, another viewer, at last. All right.
Yep,
That last doesn't count.
Hey, and
It always
Triple
counts.
Windsor right there. That's a brand new viewer. That's new today.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for
Yeah.
being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right. Well, until next week, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll be here. Same great time. Same great channel.
Bye.